paranoid. Now these mother smoked your cousin in front of you, blew his head off in front of your face, and you ain't gonna do. You acting like a little right now, man. I ain't letting that ride. We going in and smoke all these mother. I don't care who out there. Is it down?
What?
Man.
Tony edited.
Man. Both of y'all shut the up. Both of y'all acting like some little
Ninjas.
scared to peel these punks. Cap, give me my joint. That was our take from Menace to Society.
Hey,
Hold on.
You skipped the best part.
Look at that right there.
Hey,
I feel sorry for your mother.
Hey, I feel sorry for your mama. Check it out, the acting fool up here. Hey, we at Top Area International. My man, Eric Wilson. And Suave Gotti, most electrified on the bill too. EP on the wheels of steel.
Flow Masters, feeling us?
Check it out, man. Don't go anywhere. We got Mo. Hey, if you got some flow, get them boys a call at 216-694-8910. If you can handle the critique of Suave Gotti and E. Wilson up in here, bring it. If you got flow, bring us bars. We'll be right back. That's good stuff.
For these people, you know, this is Flow Masters. And you gonna sit down at the, look, most electrifying rap, Suave rap, I rap,
I got it.
Quest Beatbox, it's your turn.
All right, somebody started off, I'm gonna come in. Give us a track. You rapping to something slow like that? Uh-oh.
I got you. Keep it clean, child. You know how you
Try.
are.
I'm only doing Somebody go ahead and break us in.
Yo, it's your boy, eating MCs up like Chips Ahoy. But I'm gonna stop rhymes, I'm about to deploy and pass it over to the new MC named Joy. Gonna take over, she's looking good, like she had a makeover. But I'm about to chill, because my break's over. Prove that you the guy, go ahead, J-Ho.
In the place, I'm the best girl rapper. Any girl challenge me and I'll slap her with my rap, of course. No need to use my hands, cause if she wanna get tough, I just steal her man. Cold devastating is what I am. I shoot them other hoes down like Yosemite Sam. The work is seated, I don't need it, cause I'm convinced. I just look in the mirror and it all makes sense, cause I'm stepping up in the club, dressed for success. All on my tip, cause they can't jack my finesse. Cause I'm rolling with that sexy ass style. It's all my own, don't try to bite it or recite it. Don't step in my danger zone. In the place.
In the place. Yo,
Trying to keep it clean.
All right, first of all, this DVD right here is very important because the person who made this DVD right here was David Velo Stewart. It probably wouldn't be no Spitboxing if it wasn't for this guy. And what you got right here is a guy, we started Spitboxing in 2001. Well, in 1999, I was approached by a guy named David Velo Stewart, guy wearing glasses from Quincy. I think that's the street, Quincy, right?
Cedar.
Cedar, is it Cedar? It is Cedar, right, because the Wolf Den. So he was from Cedar. And he asked me to be in the movie. He said, everybody said that I had to be in the movie because it was a hip hop movie about Cleveland and everybody said I had to be in the movie. And I was honored, you know, so I played the bad guy in the movie. The movie is called Hip Hop for Life. It's number 4. So y'all make sure you Google it and check it out. But anyway, the movie was about Cleveland having this underground scene. And it was happening in the clubs where people were, you know, popular clubs. But in the basement of the popular club, there were people in the basement, unbeknownst to the people that was dancing upstairs. In the bottom of the club, there were people down there battling. All elements. Graffiti, DJs, MCs, B-boys. They were battling in the basement while people were upstairs listening to Top 40. And they had some stuff like pulling stuff out the bag. People was rapping, battling each other while somebody was pulling shit out the bag. They was putting the stuff in the rhyme. And I said to myself, man, this is incredible. I said, if this movie comes out, I already know exactly what somebody's gonna say. They're gonna say, where they do this at in Cleveland? And since this doesn't exist, somebody's gonna say, it doesn't exist in Cleveland, it's just a fantasy movie. I didn't like that. I felt like that was gonna make our whole city look bad. So what I did was I made some calls, people like Al Porter, Spellbound, a couple other people. And my job, I felt at that time, was to make sure that my city did not look bad if this movie comes out. So I did something for my whole city as opposed to just myself. And 275 shows later, long after the movie is kind of like come and went, we still here doing what we do. And I'm proud to be here doing it because
Well, this is a live interview. We're here with Voice It Radio with the legendary Soulja Boy from the Mo Thugs family. And we got a live audience. We want y'all to make some noise up in here. People came out and supported the city. We like to see that. This is a live interview, and we're here with Soulja Boy. So we know this is about your name, and we're gonna make it about you, though. We're not gonna talk about that right now, but tell us a little bit about the history of Soulja Boy.
We'll start with the Bone Thug.
Yeah, Mo
right?
Thug.
Well, we got like, we was real homies. All of us was homies. We grew up together, we went to school together, we ran the streets together, did certain things that, homies do. Familiar with my music. We just gonna put it like that, but as time grew, they got to get familiar with my music because we started like interacting with freestyling and coming up with different little vocals, harmonizing together all in the bass. And this is long before the Easy E thing, And once that took place, it was always promising they was gonna come back and get their homies. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bone Thug, I appreciate that. Much love on the map, Mo Thug. They came back. I want to say like within 2 weeks I was out in Cali. We was recording. This as a matter of fact, it's like about 2 weeks after Pac died. We did the Thug Devotion, which was like my biggest hit to this day with Bone Thug. Shout out again, Mo Thug, to the whole family. And we just carried on, the first compilation, then the second one, and as 75% of the families that come out, there be problems in the clique, where certain things take place, and you have to expand and things like that, but it's still all love. I'll always be Mo Thug, definitely always be Mo Thug,
So are you saying that your relationship with them is still tight?
Oh yeah, that's definitely still tight. I mean, it's not as tight as it used to be, but as long as the love is still there, we still do music together. So that's what it is.
That's awesome. So where are you at today? Because I know that you're a legend. I know that you get much love today. Where are you at today with your music, and where do you see yourself going?
Well, right now, it's so much. So my life is many stories. Right now in my music, I am 100% me now. I'm in control of everything that I do, and it's been like that for over a decade now. Things are not high scale like they were when we first started, but because other entities come into play, which we'll later talk about. But I'm in a place where God needs me to be.
I like to hear that when somebody mentions God, because we know that all of our talents and gifts come from Him. Now we know that you had a little controversy with the name Soulja Boy, and I know everybody is just dying to hear about that coming from you. Some of us heard about it, some of us heard it from other people. Is that something you don't mind talking about today? I mean, you fought for that name, so okay.
That was like a curse and a blessing. You know, because I believe at that time, well, before he came, I believe God was already saving me from something, right? But to add him, like he just when he came out, he was dealing with certain entities that I was dealing with, that the Bone Thug was dealing with before he came about. So, you know, there was definitely a higher power in the industry that had their hands in that. But he came out, like I said, it was a curse and a blessing for me because he boosted the name, he caused confusion, he's dragging the name through the mud, but at the same time, he could never be me because I was the first one to ever have that name in commerce, and commerce is out, you know, selling, you know, all in your different stores and all of that. The first one to even create that name. So like I said, for him to come in and to use it, it was kind of good for me and it was bad for me. And still to this day, it has sort of a hold where kind of keeps me, you know, from being where I feel like I should be at this time. But like I said, you know, God is good, and you know, when he show up, he show out. You know, like right now, like I know for a fact this is my time. This is definitely my time. You know, God he don't bring you up and let you down. He bring you up and hold you up. You know, so for a lot of people that's not familiar with me, I am the originator of the name Soulja Boy with the H, SOULJAHBOY. Formerly a Mo Thug, still Mo Thug, gonna always be Mo Thug. I have my own brand right now, Tally Up, and that's been running for like a little bit over 15 years now. So, you know, shout out to Tell him. He doing his thing and he making his money and everything, but you know, I'm a happy man. You feel me? A lot of people, they look at me and they think that, you know, I should be here and I should be there and I should be right there and I should be over there, but who can tell you where you need to be? So, you know, like I said, it was a curse and a blessing for me, and I'm still here and I'm still moving. And y'all ain't even seen or heard nothing yet. Dig that?
That's great. I could just feel that when you were speaking that people don't realize what you went through with that and what that name meant to you. And you believe that you got all that you could have got out of that situation? You believe that it was treated fairly? I mean, is it in the past now? Or how do you feel?
It definitely wasn't treated fairly. And I knew that from the jump that it wasn't going to be treated fairly, but, you know, certain situations, you have to deal with them in a humble spirit. You know, like I really think the people that's behind this probably felt like it was over with for me at that time. You know, and probably really feeling like it's over with for me right now. You know what I'm saying? But you just never can, you can't duplicate and replicate totally someone's style, someone's name. Like he could have been anything, could have been a Jay-Z tell him. You know what I'm saying? A Gucci man tell him or something, but I believe I was chosen for this. You know what I'm saying? And the messages that I have now, you know what I'm saying? Just like my homie out there in the audience, Brains, MC Brains, we got one real nice that we about to put out here. You know what I'm saying? And he said some things to me that, you know, that stuck with me. That's my homie right there. But you know, just ain't no stopping. We going forward proud with this. I'm totally full of God.
Okay, so we're gonna start wrapping it up here a little bit. What would you tell the next generation or the next artist that's coming out? We've seen a young man perform today, and we know the next generation looks up to you all. What kind of advice would you give them today?
Know what you're doing. Know what you want. Put God first, because it's only two ways that you can get in the industry, and that's good and that's evil. What they asking you to sacrifice to get in the game, or is you gonna wait your turn? But be diligent. You have to be diligent. A lot of artists they don't place themselves outside of what everyone else is doing. Like a lot of rappers listen to a lot of other rappers and they're influenced to rap that way. And that's not. You have to create your own lane, your own identity. If you don't know who you are, then how can you push a brand? How could you establish something? How could you be something? So I say to all the youngsters, put God first. Be true to yourself, ready yourself. Don't lie on your music. Don't lie in your music, man. Don't lie in your music. And definitely make music that's going to last, and music to teach and distill. That's what sets me apart from a lot of what we hearing today, right now in this music. So all the young cats that's growing up right now doing their thing, you definitely need to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, it's a wrap. I'm letting you know that right now. Yeah.
Well, let's put our hands together for Soulja Boy. You heard it right here at Spitboxers. You heard it, Joy, Soulja Boy, your voice in radio.
All right. He gonna do a song for y'all a little bit later, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Soulja Boy. Hey man, when you on that song, Mighty Mo Thug too? Gotta be Mighty Mo Thug. Trust me, yeah. Gotta be Mighty. It sound like